The inspiration for our first concert this season, The Space Between Us, comes directly from our experience of the pandemic. That we got locked in and really all of a sudden had no social outlet, no way to connect with one another except online. And I found myself reaching back through history and thinking about choral musicians through history who had been through this, because we are not the first to go through a pandemic. And I found myself thinking about what it means when we are always so socially distant, so spaced from one another. So that was my thinking when I came up with this program. And you know, when we recorded this, the singers had to stand 12 feet apart from each other. So we are taking up a great deal of space in a church, and we had to find a way to communicate musically with one another across that space, which for me was such a great metaphor for what we are doing as a society, trying to connect, trying to communicate. And so I found myself reaching back for the music of composers who had been through this. They can show us what has to be done. And so we're starting with 13th century Italian chant, Laude Novella, sing a new song. And this is our new song. And that chant is intended to fill large spaces. It was written to be sung by small numbers of people, but soaring over very, very large spaces. We're singing the works of Renaissance masters Josquin des Prés and the English composer William Byrd, both of whom survived multiple pandemics, and both of who wrote music that deals musically with exchanging musical ideas across space. We're doing a 15th century comic motet by Orlando di Lasso, in which the protagonist actually argues with his own echo. So we have two choirs apart from each other and singing across at each other. So really exploiting the concept of space. So we're looking at space and we're experiencing space and we're performing across space from a number of different perspectives. And that was my inspiration for this program, The Space Between Us.